This is another urgent community alert. This is the second one for this week, so you know things are getting real. And I put on my Army Green Yankee hat because it's time to go to war. Now, today we're going to be talking about a platform that I really liked. I had a lot of respect. I love the way that this platform was working. This platform is BitGem Finance. And I had been in this platform for just over a month, but it was going very well. I had attracted a lot of people to the platform and a lot of people were loving it. But today they pulled the shenanigans. And you know, anytime that it starts to go down, I'm gonna give you the lowdown. So guys, pay attention to everything that I talk about in this video. Now on this channel, I share my participation in the cryptocurrency space. I show you guys what's working and what's not. So if that's something that you're interested in, then I suggest you lock in with me. All you have to do is go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I drop a new crypto review or tutorial. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Man, we got some shenanigans going on today. BitGem Finance dropped a bomb on us today, freezing everybody's account. Now, when I first saw the notification, I thought it was just my account. I was like, man, why did they freeze my account? I was about to jump into support and be like, hey, what's going on? But immediately after getting the notification, I had some people reach out to me and sent me some messages saying, hey, what is up with my account being frozen? And I'm like, I'm getting the same exact message, right? And then I jumped over to their Telegram and they had a message in their Telegram saying that there was some new things going on. And I didn't like the way that this was going down. You guys know I hate when platforms actually start to ask you to deposit more money to release your money or to continue to participate. Right? This is crazy work. When you already have started with the platform, you already have deposited money into the platform. Now they want you to deposit more, either to get your withdrawals or to continue to participate with the platform. That's insane, right? And I hate when these platforms start playing these types of games. Well, I want to explain exactly what's going on with this platform, and I want to show you all the research that I did when I was trying to figure out what's going on. So let's go ahead and go over to Telegram so I can show you guys the message that popped up in Telegram. Then I'm going to also show you guys what's going on in my BitGem bot. All right, guys, I am on the BitGem Telegram channel now, and we're going to go over the message that they dropped in the Telegram channel this morning. This message says, entering a new phase, May 2025 announcement. Over the past months, we have invested significant time and effort into building the foundation for the next chapter of BitGem. What started as a performance-focused system has evolved into a platform with real structure and long-term direction. As of May 2025, BitGem is officially registered in Norway and now operates legally across Europe. This means that this system is now a part of a recognized financial environment, working within defined legal and tax frameworks. For the team, it brings accountability. For users, it adds long-term protection, transparency, and operational clarity. This step opens access to new opportunities. We can now work with licensed partners, integrate with established financial systems, and expand our services where regulation is required. It creates room to build more, to scale responsibly, and to offer stronger infrastructure, not only for BitGem, but for those who use it. To move forward together, one requirement applies to active investors. Here we go, guys. Under Norwegian law, income generated through the platform is subject to a 22% corporate tax. To complete this transition, each participant will need to finalize a one-time adjustment. And then right here, it has a link for the instructions and details that are available inside the bot. So if you go ahead and click on this, it's going to take you into your bot, right? Now, when you're in the bot, it's going to show you the note that they dropped for everybody this morning, and I want to go over that for you guys right here. Here's the note that I saw in my bot early this morning. Account temporarily frozen until confirmation. To complete the transition to our new legal structure in Europe, a one-time tax adjustment is required. Until it's confirmed, your account functions are limited. Tap account activation in the bot menu to proceed, right? And when you click on this account activation menu in the bot menu, then you're going to get this notice right here. Let me go down to it so you guys can see it right here. So when you click account activation, it's going to come up and it's going to tell you to send whatever your percentage is. It's going to calculate what your percentage is, and then it's going to tell you that you need to pay that percentage, which is crazy, right? So let me click on it so you guys can see it from the beginning. All right, so it says account activation. As of May 2025, BitGem is officially registered in Norway, the same thing they told us before. And it said the overall income from investing is 433.95 USDT. The tax rate is 22%. The required payment amount is 95,469 USDT. After completing the process, you'll regain access to all financial features of the bot. Click Pay Tax button to start the process. So if you go ahead and click Pay Tax right here, it's going to ask you which payment system you want to pay with. You'll be able to select that. Then it's going to give you a payment address for you to send your payment over to. And it says if you do not receive a notification confirming the tax payment in 20 minutes, to please contact at BitGem customer support. So this is what they're saying. Everybody, right? And if you can't see that this is a money grab, I don't know what you're looking at, but it's going to require everybody that's active in the bot to send them more money according to the amount that you have earned from this bot. Guys, this is absolutely insane. This is crazy work right here, because this is a last stitch grab at getting more money out of you. They're already holding your deposits, right? So you can't withdraw anything. They're already holding your profits, so you can't withdraw your profits. But now they want you to send them more money. This is insane, guys. Please do not do this. Right now, I know that some of you all have earned from this bot for a while, and it's going to be very tempting for you to go ahead and pay that. Now, if you decide to do that, you can do that. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't give financial advice, and nothing in any of my videos should be considered any type of financial advice. So you can do whatever you want to. I just believe that this is not the smart thing to do with a platform, because I've seen platforms do this type of thing plenty of times, guys. So this is what's happening with this bot, right? So I want to tell you guys that this is not a good look for me. Here's a couple of reasons why I believe this is not a good look, right? One reason I believe this is not a good look is because of the fact that them talking about this is a tax issue is crazy. They're saying it's a corporate tax. Why do we have to pay a corporate tax? We are not registered in Norway, right? So we shouldn't have to be the one that pays a corporate tax. They should pay a corporate tax. Most of us are not Norwegian citizens. We should not have to pay any Norwegian tax. And if they're saying that it's because what we earned from the platform, this is before they became registered in Norway. So why would we have to pay taxes on profits that we earned before we were registered in Norway? It makes no sense. And then if this is the case going forward, how are they going to handle the tax issue? All right. So those are some of the concerns, some of the things that I've brought up to a lot of people. And I said, this is why I don't believe this is right. I don't believe that we should do it. And this is why I am not doing it. And guys, I'm giving you my point of view. There'll be somebody else out there that feels totally different than I do, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm just going out there, putting out the warning and telling you guys that I am not moving forward with this, right? You're not collecting more money from me just to run off with more money in this situation, all right? So that's another thing. Then I want to show you guys what they did in the Telegram channel right after this. So after they did that, right? So after this message, the next message that we're going to get is the performance message. So at 2 p.m. every day, we typically would get a performance message letting us know what we earned for the day, right? And we would be able to go in and withdraw, do all that type of stuff. Well, they still produced this message, but look at what they produced. They said percentage of profit, 3.56%. Now, by the way, we never saw profits more than even 2%, right? Our profits would usually be 1.5, 1.6, 1.4, something like that every single day. They come out today and say that the profit, the percentage of profit is 3.56. This is enticement, guys. What they're trying to do is entice you to go ahead and pay that tax so you can get access to these accelerated or elevated profits that they're showing you here, right? And then they show the results and all of this type of stuff here in here. Now, then they put another message in here. They say daily profit 3.56%. Today's result came from a sharp movement in Bitcoin, which gained over 3% intraday, jumping from local support to creating strong short-term setups. Our system reacted quickly and captured multiple entries during the spike. Following today's tax update, we knew, now think about this, they said following today's tax update, we knew some needed a reason to feel confident again. This is the one. If you don't know that this is a setup, right? This is a setup to get you to go in and pay that tax so they can collect this money from you, right? That's why they're reporting these accelerated profits here. Guys, this is not the way to go, okay? I just want to tell you that my thought process, my point of view is that this is not the way to go. Now, I'm not finished there, right? Because guys, look, I want you to know that when platforms are paying, I will let you know that they're paying. When platforms are doing the right thing, I will give them all their props for doing the right thing. But when they're not doing the right thing, we got to go out there and let people know that they're not doing the right thing. And we got to put it all on Front Street. So I didn't just stop there. I said, hey, look, I want to go a little bit further into this, guys. And see, look, this is one of the reasons why I leave these videos or my videos up on my channel so I can put in my description, do not join. So I can put in the comments, do not join. So when people search it up and they find my video and they look at my video, they say, oh, Anthony likes this. But when they jump in the comments, they see do not join, right? And it warns people and it lets people know that they should not be going in and jumping into this. So between doing that and doing these videos, letting people know what's going on, hopefully we can save some people from falling into some of these traps, especially after we realize that it is a trap. All right. So now I'm going to move over to my BSC scan wallet because I want to show you guys a couple of things. Now, recently, I did do a withdrawal. I didn't do a withdrawal yesterday. I was just waiting. I was going to let it pile up and then do another withdrawal. But I did do a withdrawal on Monday. So I'm going to go in here I'm going to go back to my bot, right? So I'm going to switch over to my bot and I'm going to do it the easiest way possible. I'm going to go ahead and click this and I'm going to go into my bot and I'm going to search for withdrawal. And when I search for withdrawal, it's going to pull up my withdrawals, right? So my most recent withdrawal here is 64.48 right here. You see that I did on Monday. So I'm going to go over to my BSC scan and then we're going to look at that withdrawal for 64.48. All right, so I'm on my BSC scan right now for my wallet, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and look at this transaction for the 64.48. It should be down here somewhere. 64.48. Here it is, right here. Here is that transaction on the blockchain for my withdrawal, the 64.48. You're probably saying, Anthony, why are you going to that? I want to go to the wallet that paid me this withdrawal. All right, so I'm going to go to the wallet that paid me this withdrawal and I'm going to look and see if this wallet is doing anything funny, if it's got any crazy work. Now, just to confirm, this is always the wallet that pays out. This is a withdrawal that I did right here for 64.48 right here. This is the wallet that ends in 39E3. And then you see that this wallet ends in 39E3. This paid me before, right? The last withdrawal that was 32.74. So this is the wallet right here that pays me that. So we're going to click on that wallet and we're going to go look into that wallet and see what's going on, right? So I'm going to go over to the bscscan.com here and I'm going to go to that wallet. There we go. So we have that wallet pulling up and we're going to go to the transactions for this wallet as well. Now I want to specifically look at the BEP20 transactions for this wallet. Now you can see that this wallet has been very silent. There are no withdrawals being paid, guys. There's no withdrawal. There haven't been any withdrawals paid out. I want y'all to get this. There's been no withdrawals paid out in the last 4 hours. It has been no withdrawals paid in the last 4 hours. I want to highlight that, right? So no withdrawals paid out in the last 4 hours. But I want you guys to look at this, right? Right before this was all over, they did a $4,200 withdrawal. Now you probably say, Anthony, why are you pointing that out? I'm pointing this out right here because this is the biggest one that you're going to see in the last few withdrawals. Who would be withdrawing the 4,200? Either that person had advanced knowledge of what was going on and they decided to go ahead and pull their money out of there, or this is from the company pulling this money into another wallet. I don't know which one it is, but we're going to take a look at this, right? As you can see, all of these payouts that have been paid out were small payouts. $6, $8.67, all of these that had happened this day. Now let me go in and view all transactions, and then I'm going to go down. We're going to page through a little bit because we want to see what type of withdrawals are being paid from this wallet, right? So if I go ahead and I click here, look at all of these small withdrawals. There's nothing close to the 4,200. The 4,200 just came at the end right before everything was collapsed, right? So let's go. Let's page through a couple more. Do you even see hundreds of dollars withdrawal? Only the highest one I see is 286 there. Maybe that's the highest one that I see. This is 8 point. That's not 8,000. That's 8.875. Like, these are very small withdrawals that they have been paying out right now. These are a little more than a day ago that you see here, but you see how frequently these withdrawals were going, but these were very, very small withdrawals here. Okay, guys. So these are small withdrawals. So I paged through a few of them so you guys can see large withdrawals were not coming from this wallet. But then all of a sudden on the day that everything goes down, there's this 4,200 flat withdrawal here, right? So where was this paid to? Let's go to the wallet that it was paid to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the wallet that this was paid to. This is that wallet right here. And let's go in and let's see what's going on with this wallet. So this went into this wallet right here with 4,200 BEP USDT, right? BEP20 USDT. It went to this wallet. This wallet hadn't had a transaction since 46 days ago. The last transaction into this wallet was 46 days ago. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden this wallet is going to receive this 4,200 out of nowhere from this platform? Now, if you notice here, right, this is where it was sent from, right? You got this, and then you got this 10 USDT that's right here. These are from that same wallet. Where else do you see anything from that wallet? There was never any other transaction from that wallet. But all of a sudden right now, there's transactions from that wallet. Guys, that's shenanigans. I can't tell you exactly what it is, and I can't give you the whole breakdown, but from the knowledge that I have and the resources that I have, I could tell you that this is some type of shenanigans going on, and I just wanted to point that out. Maybe this means nothing for you. Maybe this is useless information for you, but I did want to go ahead and break down the things that I had researched when I talked about this platform and what's going on. So if this doesn't give you enough for you not to pay that tax or whatever they're saying, because you can obviously see they're not paying any withdrawals. Look, this is the wallet right here that they paid my last withdrawals from, and you can see they're not paying any withdrawals from this wallet. Now, I'm not saying this is the only wallet, because that you can withdraw in other tokens, but I only withdrew through BEP20, and you can see up until 4 hours ago this was a very active wallet paying out withdrawals, and now it's not paying out anything. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys: if you put your money in it, most likely they're not going to pay anything else back out to you. All right, so I wanted to give you guys that warning, and I wanted to give you guys that heads up. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I know it was a little bit long. I know I did a lot of talking, but I did want to get that stuff off my chest, right? Now, I want to let you guys know that I am looking for strong and long-term opportunities to bring to the channel. Some of these opportunities are not going to be in crypto, and some of these opportunities may not be as passive as we like, but they will be strong opportunities that we can participate in that will help us. Now, I do have to let you guys know, I have some opportunities that I just joined, and those videos will be coming out on the channel. So don't be surprised when you see those opportunities pop up on the channel. I just joined them. It's about 2 or 3 of them that I do have scheduled to come out, and you're going to see those videos pop out between today and tomorrow. But be on the lookout. I've been in talks with some CEOs of companies, legitimate companies, strong companies that are going to do some incredible things in the cryptocurrency space. And they're partnering with me to get this information out, right? And I'm excited about this. I've been doing my due diligence and on the projects, been looking for things that were solid, and they're going to be pretty solid, right? And so I'm going to be bringing those things to the channel. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss out when I drop the information on the new things that are going to be coming forward, right? Of course, we're going to keep our eyes peeled to great opportunities in the cryptocurrency space, and we don't run from risk, right? Well, at least I don't. I can't tell you guys what to do. I don't run from risk. Risk has brought me a lot of reward, but I am going to make sure that we have some alternatives to the shenanigans that are happening in this crypto space right now. All right. So as always, guys, you know what we're going to do, right? We're going to invest wisely. We're going to invest well. We will only invest what we're willing to lose, but you know, we're investing for the opportunity to win. So until the next video, I hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal day, and I am out. Peace.